Allison here. I'm recording this video this way because I just tried to record it on my traditional camera and I couldn't quite get the angle right in this new setup in my room. I rearranged my room. Hi. But I'm also dressed to go to the gym, so that explains this outfit, even though you didn't ask for an explanation. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 perfumes I acquired since the last time I talked with you guys. Whenever I do a haul, I doubt it's ever going to be a haul where I purchased 5 perfumes in one shopping spree. It's really going to be like a collective haul of what I purchased or acquired over quite a few months. So of course, since the holiday season just passed, 2 of these were given to me, but the rest were acquired from my normal places like Ross and TJ Maxx. So if you're interested in what those perfumes are, then stay tuned. So first up, I will start with a perfume that was gifted to me by my lovely sister. If you're into knitting, crafting, really knitting, needlework, and sewing, that's the gist of what she talks about on her YouTube channel. I will link it down below, or I might even put a card up here. But what is Yarning Over the Days? Yes, her channel is called Yarning Over the Days. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, she got me Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere by Philosophy. She got me the 15 milliliter or the 0.5 fluid ounce. And this isn't a perfume that I would have thought to ask for because I have never smelled it or tested it. They don't really have it out at department stores. But I'm glad she got it for me because it's like she pretty much knows my style. Main thing that I guess consists of my perfume style is either black currant, black or dark berries, basically like dark plum, blackberry, raspberry, orange blossom, and warm cakey perfumes. So this falls into the warm cakey perfumes. Not so much in the level of pink sugar. Pink sugar can be a bit overwhelming, very sweet, very cotton candy. I'm the type of person who despises circus peanuts. And pink sugar can sometimes have that level of sweetness that circus peanuts have for me. I will never say never, but I will never eat circus peanuts. If you see me circus peanuts, call the emergency room immediately. Something has happened to my brain. But that's how much I loathe circus peanuts. And I can't remember what perfume it was, but I smelled it and I smelled like circus peanuts. And I was like, get that away from me. Get it away from me. But this is the right level of sweetness. Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere basically smells like vanilla. It kind of has like an almost yeasty smell, as in like something baking in the kitchen. It smells like a bakery. It smells like you're drinking coffee in a bakery. Wait, I only say that because I frequently layer it with black opium. It layers really well with black opium. So whenever I wear this layered with black opium, I feel like I'm in a bakery that serves coffee. I'm drinking a cup of coffee and they have white flowers sitting on the table, like the perfect experience. I would love to experience that one day, to go to a bakery that has white flowers on the table and I'm drinking a nice smooth cup of coffee because I get acid reflux from regular coffee. And they have something that's kind of like on a level of a pastry or a bagel. I'm not really into Cinnabons and stuff like that. I have to be in the mood. But that would be a lovely experience, and that's what this makes me think of. So again, this is Warm Cashmere, no, Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere by Philosophy, which I frequently layer with black opium. Next up, speaking of black opium, we have Prerogative by Britney Spears. And I mention it in relation to black opium because if you like black opium, you will like Prerogative by Britney Spears. If you hate the fact that for a lot of people black opium doesn't perform well, you know, just feel the same way about Prerogative by Britney Spears because it's about the same issue. But Prerogative is cheaper and I got it for $9.99 at Ross Dress for Less over the holiday season. I think it was actually, was it Black Friday? I might have already talked about this perfume. I don't know. It might have been Black Friday or it might have been after Black Friday. But this smells like a black opium flanker. It doesn't smell exactly like black opium, but it feels like it would be in the black opium family. It would be black opium's sister or maybe her cousin. If it was her sister, it would be like her younger sister who's a bit more, I guess, not as I don't know. I wouldn't say not as refined, but the cool sister. It wouldn't be the uptight sister. But anyway, I've been wanting this for a while. I've tested it as the body spray at Walmart. They have it out at Walmart as a body spray. I wanted this in the eau de parfum, even though the lasting power of the eau de parfum isn't even all that impressive. But I was just determined to have the eau de parfum. So when this went on sale, I was like, yes, I'm getting it. And so I did. And again, this is Prerogative by Britney Spears. The only other thing I have to say about that is that the lasting power isn't that great, which I already said, but the projection also isn't that amazing. It smells good. If people come close to you and smell it, you will get compliments, but they have to be close to you to smell it. You get better performance from Britney Spears' Fantasy. That one, as soon as I spray it, other people who aren't in the room, and they just happen to pass by are like, what did you just spray? Where you going? It gets that effect. But this one is more of the close to the skin, you must be my man, as far as like people being able to smell that. Like, if anybody's close enough to smell that, you almost gonna be like, are you my man? Okay, moving on. Next up is Oranger Eau de Parfum by Solinotes. This is basically an orange blossom perfume. I snatched this up because it came in a sale for a really good deal. I'm sitting here making a mess. Okay, so I basically got this full bottle, this travel bottle, and both of them are sprays, and then this roll-on for $24. So it was like, why not? Every time I say dollars, I think of Baby Boy. Anybody who's watched Baby Boy remembers the no, it wasn't the barbershop, it was the beauty salon scene when Baby Boy was selling clothes in the beauty salon, and the guy was like, how much? He was like, $40. He was like, $40? So every time I say dollars, for some reason, I want to then immediately say $40. But anyway, I digress. Oranger is pretty much a beautiful, simplistic orange blossom perfume. I can tell there's other stuff in here besides just orange blossom oil. But what the things that are in here really make the orange blossom pop. I recently acquired a sample set of the Orange Blossom collection from Sylvain Delacour. This reminds me of something in there. It might be Oscarine that it reminds me of, but this smells like it would be a Sylvain Delacour perfume. I've worn it by itself, and I liked it. The performance is decent. I've also tried to layer it. What did I layer it with? I layered it with the next perfume I'll talk about, and it did help that perfume to expand more as far as the projection and the performance, because that perfume is just okay on me performance wise, but it really helped to improve the projection and the performance of that one. And again, this is Oranger Eau de Parfum by Solinotes. And there was something else I was gonna say. Oh, if you layer this, I'm gonna tell you something not to layer it with, because I tried it and it did not work. It was disgusting. I don't know why I took the cap off. Cabotine de Gres. I don't know if that's how you say it. I took Spanish, not French. So I just want to be like Cabotine de Gres, but that's probably not how you say it. But do not layer these two together unless you really like that super mature, outdated perfume smell. Like, I don't mind a mature perfume like Elizabeth Taylor, Chanel No. 5, even though I don't own it. I probably won't ever own it. But if I owned it, I feel like there are occasions where I would wear it. Usually I wear my maternal mature perfumes when I just want to kind of feel cuddly and comforted, I guess. Both of my grandparents have passed. The whole set. All of my grandparents have passed, but my grandmother and my grandmother, on both sides, my paternal and maternal grandmother, have both passed. And when I smell this kind of makes me think of them. Even though my grandmother on my mother's side, I don't think she was someone who wore perfume every day. She wore perfume for church. And I don't even know if she wore perfume for church. I just feel like she did every once in a while. But my grandmother on my dad's side definitely wore some type of perfume. And this makes me think of something that she would wear. So that's why I own this and don't mind that it smells mature. But when layered with Oranger, it is like horrendously, offensively outdated smelling to me. And the sillage is crazy, this combination. When I spray these two together, I feel like I have become my grandmother. And I love my grandparents. I love my grandmother. Don't necessarily want to be my grandmother. I just like wearing stuff that kind of makes me think of my grandmother every once in a while. As far as like it makes me think of childhood memories. Because you know, it's your grandparents who spoil you and sneak $5 in your hand, even though your mom's like, she ain't getting off for her birthday. She been acting up all week. But your grandma be like, oh, okay, baby, here go $5 or whatever. So I just like thinking of that type of stuff, and that's why I don't mind wearing Cabotine de Gres. But if you really don't want something that triggers you into feeling like you have become your grandmother, don't layer it with orange. But if that's what you want to do, have at it, because it will work. You will feel like you are Mima. Okay, so the next perfume that I like to layer under Oranger is Oscar de la Renta Bella Rosa. So this is supposed to be a pretty decent dupe for Parfums de Marly's Delina perfume, or Delina exclusive, according to Fragranta reviewers. Some disagree, but the smell of this is super, 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 super nice. I first tested it at Dillard's, and I was like, wow. Why did I do this to myself? I want it. But I tested it on a spray card. I didn't test it on my hand. But when I smelled it on the spray card, I was just like, that's beautiful. So after that, every time I went to Ross, Dress for Less, or TJ Maxx, I was hoping that this would pop up. And initially, it wasn't. All of the Oscar de la Renta perfumes that were popping up were not this. It wasn't this. But it popped up over the holiday season for $24.99. That's the magic price, isn't it? But I was like, and I snatched it and ran to the register instead of out of the door because shoplifting is wrong. But I ran to the register, purchased it, got home, sprayed it, and it just didn't perform that well on me. I was kind of heartbroken. It sticks very close to the skin for me. It kind of sticks longer on my clothes. It doesn't last that well or last that long, probably about 4 hours. And I was just so frustrated because I really like the way it smells, but it just doesn't perform that well on me. This has patchouli, it has rose, I think it has some fruits, and it might even have orange blossom. And orange blossom is a tricky note on me. I love orange blossom, but orange blossom can be hit or miss as far as the lasting power. A lot of my perfumes that have orange blossom is like the orange blossom likes to just stay right here, just like stay all up on the skin. It doesn't like to project that far. And I like to be obnoxious with my perfumes. I don't want to walk in the room and people are like, what is that smell? And I'm like, it's me. But I don't get that effect at all with this. But when I layer it with Oranger, it does pop more and it does project more. I still don't get compliments on it. People don't really say anything about it when I wear this, but I like the way it smells when I wear it, especially when it's layered with Oranger. And last but not least, this was gifted to me by a lady at church, one of my church friends. She realized that I love perfumes from following my social media, and she sees how much I talk about perfumes. And so she was like, I bought this perfume and I don't like it, and my mother-in-law doesn't like it on me either. Maybe you'll like it. And I was like, I'll take it. I didn't even know what it was, but I was like, yes, I'll take it. And it is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. Yes. So I do really like the way this smells. I love it when I smell it from the cap because it has black currant. So when I smell this in the cap, I really smell the black currant. Everybody who I have asked to smell this, smell the cap, is like, oh, that smells good. When I spray it on my skin, I smell the black truffle more. Don't know that I love black truffle. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't like black truffle. But after a while, the black truffle calms down and I smell the black currant more. So I do eventually grow into liking this, or grow into enjoying the perfume experience when I wear this. But initially, I'm like, okay, I smell a little weird. But I feel like this is a perfume that I would want to wear at night, and this is a perfume that would probably make me antisocial when I wear it. I feel like I just don't want to talk to nobody right now. I feel a little goth when I wear this. When I was in high school, people used to say that I reminded them of Daria, the cartoon. Can you believe that? I can believe it now when I look back on myself. But I wore glasses. I used to wear all black for some reason, and I used to just walk around like this. And people were like, hi, Allison. And I'm like, hey. I was very like, I just wasn't here for it as far as people talking to me. Well, I mean, I did get picked on a lot in high school, so I used to be like not in the mood for the fakeness. Like, you're just cracking on me, and now you're trying to act like you like me. And I get on my face. That's how I used to feel. So this feels like it would have fit the mood that I used to have when I was in high school, when everybody was like, oh my goodness, you're the Black Daria. Yes, this is the Black Daria's perfume. This is White Daria's perfume too. This is Daria's perfume. I don't know what her nationality is or what your nationality is, but if you feel like you're Daria, this is your perfume. So that concludes this haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy me in my room. I may do this again, depending on how you guys respond to it, what you say about it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, then you should definitely subscribe to see what I talk about next. Because I think the next thing I talk about may be my perfume collection. Because I have some sitting out on the desk. The perfume collection video will have to be broken up into parts and categories. But the first one will be perfume collection, perfumes that are on my vanity. Because I recently organized my vanity, so I don't mind like showing that to you guys. I did record a perfume organization video. I may show that to you instead. Go ahead, edit it. We'll see. But if you're interested, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you definitely get updated on when I upload a new video. And if you like this video, then hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Mwah.